So I'm here in this trail in Colorado, and I'm just looking all around at how beautiful the environment is. And I was talking about this guy I heard about online who did a 40-day kind of reset on his entire life. And he went to the desert after he had this, I think it was like a bad divorce or something. Like, he was just in a terrible place in his life. So he fled to the desert to try to, be reborn or awakened. So that's what this guy did. He went to the desert for 40 days, left behind everything, was completely naked, and just was there without any resources or anything. But because of being in nature and being in tune with the environment and understanding that there's food all around us, this guy was able to survive without needing anything and came home with an entirely different view on life. But the modern human is like, oh, if I go to the desert, I'm not going to have any food and I'm going to die and I won't even last a day. But if you understand how to listen to nature and stay in tune, you can hear that. You realize we actually don't need that much in this life, and we can learn a lot from nature. You learn how to forage, you learn about essential oils and minerals and crystals and the environment and what to look for and what type of vitamins and minerals are in these plants. I'm sure you can survive and thrive in the desert. So that was just something to think about how there's free food all around us, and the whole rewilding and foraging and wild food movement is really cool, and I think it's the way of the future. But right now it kind of makes people sound way too hippie or way too alternative, and those are just the crazy people who do that type of stuff. But it's usually the crazy people that change the world and society. So before you go and knock on people who are eating wild foods or walking barefoot and grounding and rewilding themselves and doing all these wacky, crazy things, just remember that anytime anything has ever changed is when someone had a wild idea. And maybe wild foods, rewilding, and being wild again is what's going to help us.